A secret look inside the top 10 most luxurious prisons in the world. Prison is probably the last place you think of when you imagine a luxurious lifestyle. However, there are a few prisons around the world that have gone out of their way to make inmates' lives feel just like, or in some cases, better than home. Before we get started, make sure that you subscribe and click on the bell. That way you're notified every day when we post a new video. Now, here's a secret look inside 10 of the most luxurious prisons in the world. Number 10. Her Majestys Prison, Aranwez. The Aranwez Prison offers its inmates an educational experience. The Aranwez Prison offers job skills classes that help prisoners turn their lives around once they're released. Prisoners have access to state-of-the-art technology to help them through 40 hours worth of lessons each week, and they're even allowed to choose their educational path. Number 9. Aranwez Prison. Who would have thought that you could go to prison and bring your family with you? Well, that's exactly what Aranwez Prison is all about. Instead of punishment or educational classes, Aranwez Prison in Spain opts for a family-oriented experience. The prisoner's family members are allowed to live in the same, just-like-home atmosphere the prisoner is in. It comes complete with childcare, child therapy, and plenty of commodities to allow the family to function somewhat normally as one of the parents serves their sentence. Number 8. San Antonio Prison. Most people don't think of spring break when they think of prison, but that's exactly what it's like at Venezuela's San Antonio Prison. Inmates are allowed to party, smoke marijuana, and enjoy plenty of mingling time in the pool. Sometimes there's even live music. The guards walk around the prison as the inmates enjoy barbecue and swimming with their families. This place is so comfortable and easygoing that many inmates never want to leave. Number 7. Santa Ana Prison. Does normal jail sound a bit too harsh for you? Don't worry, the Santa Ana Prison allows you to pay $40,000 a year, or $110 a day, to opt for a somewhat more like home experience. Inmates are allowed to bring their phones, wear whatever they want, and enjoy a laid-back routine with a private cell. However, if an inmate can't pay, they're shipped right back to normal, much less pleasant prison. Number 6. Halden Prison. Halden Prison is a lot like San Antonio Prison in that it lets prisoners do pretty much whatever they want, but instead of having a spring break vibe, it's more like staying at a quaint mountain retreat. Prisoners are given individual cells that come with high-tech TVs, mini fridges, and even showers of their own, but during the day, they're encouraged to go rock climbing, run the trails, or enjoy plentiful amounts of time in their very own recording studio, complete with a music room for practice. Number 5. Bastoy Prison. If Halden Prison was similar to a retreat, Bastoy Prison is a retreat. Prisoners don't even live in a facility at Bastoy. Instead, they're provided fully furnished cabins, horseback riding lessons, fishing holes, and lake-view sunbathing spots. The idea is to provide inmates with a therapeutic atmosphere to help them resolve the issues that got them sent to prison in the first place. But to be honest, we'd be okay breaking a couple of laws for a free version of the vacation we've all dreamt of. Number 4. Chang Prison. The Chang Prison is a bit different than the other places we've listed. Your money or crime doesn't really affect whether or not you get to stay here. No, you have to be a political prisoner to check out the fancy digs Chang is offering. Besides having plenty of entertainment and activities available, along with fully furnished personal living quarters, the high-profile inmates get dinners that vary in quality from basic rice dishes to 5-star restaurant quality meals, depending on what their crimes were. Obviously, they get a bit of special treatment due to their status, but the food alone makes it a luxurious experience compared to most prisons that hand out Nutriloaf. Number 3. Austrian Justice Center. The Justice Center in Austria is one of the most impressive public prisons on this list for non-violent offenders, but only 205 inmates can call it home at any given time. Everyone else gets to go to a, let's just say, less comfortable option. Everything from computer games to fully furnished gyms are available to the inmates in this prison, and unlike the dark, dungeon-like interiors of other Western prisons, inmates get a clear, sunny view of the surrounding cityscape. Oh, and did we mention they get private living quarters complete with TVs, showers, and mini kitchens? It's a lot like a home away from home for the inmates of the Justice Center. Number 2. Onochi Prison. You ever wonder what Japan does with its elderly inmates? Well, we've got news for you. It's not just locking them in a dark cell and throwing away the key. The Onochi Prison is especially built for inmates over the age of 70, and it's outfitted with some of the most cozy luxuries on this list. Inmates get their own furnished rooms, specialized diets to suit their needs, entertainment areas, and the best medical care possible to ensure that they remain healthy during their stay. Finally, Onochi also allows residents to bring their personal belongings with them. However, they have to be kept in a secured area when prisoners are not in their cells. Onochi is only for low-profile crimes such as shoplifting, but it's a cozy experience for the elderly of Japan. Before we move on to number 1, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend. It really does help out the video and we appreciate it. Now, on to number 1. Number 1. Wentworth Prison. Wentworth Prison combines luxury aspects with high-end education for a well-rounded attempt to truly rehabilitate inmates and give them a good chance at starting over upon release. It features a complex sporting hall for entertainment, TV, fully furnished cells, and high-quality food options for inmates. It also offers highly sought-after educational opportunities such as the STEM fields and even radio production class. In fact, Radio Wano, the prison's own personal radio show, is an award-winning show heard by hundreds of thousands of surrounding residents. This may not be a party house or a mountain retreat, but it does what's best for inmates in a way that truly lets them become productive members of society. So, would you like to stay at Wentworth Prison? Comment down below with a yes or a no. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.